Hello there. Welcome to my reaction to Pro Gamer Compounds, JonTron. I feel a bit sick, so hopefully I can sit around for 25 minutes without interruptions. Yeah. I have nothing to say. I have no idea what this is going to be about. Let's just watch it, shall we? Like, comment, subscribe, become a member. Let's begin.
You there! You cheeky bastard! I see your spying eye! Don't be coy, come in and make yourself useful! Some people enjoy their privacy, like me, while other people enjoy digging into other people's private information. Like you! Hold still! Which is why I'm very excited to have NordVPN as the sponsor for today's video. NordVPN is incredibly easy to use, and with over 5,500 servers in 60 countries, NordVPN is the fastest VPN on the market. As a content creator, I'm constantly downloading new programs and files for work, so using NordVPN's threat protection software keeps my mind at ease, knowing if there is a threat, NordVPN will detect it automatically to protect my PC and videos. In addition to keeping your internet connection private and secure, NordVPN allows you to watch content not available in your country due to geo-blocking. And for users dealing with bandwidth throttling, NordVPN encrypts all your traffic, so your internet service provider can't slow down your streaming speed. And
I thought NordVPN was blocking Russia.
NordVPN is offering a truly exclusive deal for JonTron viewers, specifically. That's you!
I wasn't as fond of a check
as I hoped. If you go to nordvpn.com/JonTron and grab their awesome deal, you'll be directly supporting the show as well as our awesome sponsor. Everyone wins, except for the bad guys stealing your data. And best of all, it's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. So once again, a final thanks to NordVPN for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to try NordVPN risk-free at nordvpn.com/JonTron. And now if you don't excuse me, I gotta figure out what to do with that peeping Tom over there. Come here, you. Don't worry, this is just a formality.
Stencils? Is that what they called? Or tonsils? I don't know.
Pro gaming. When I was a boy, pro gaming was about high scores, crashing bandicoots, and LAN parties. Esport, live stream, the Enderman? I don't know what any of those words mean, but if I did, I can guarantee you they'd make me shove your head in the nearest locker. Teabagging used to mean something when it was done in person, God damn it. It ain't the same anymore. Now all the kids...
I wonder if that's about recent events with this. If you don't know, there were two situations. One of them was, I think, in Apex. And there was a tournament where a guy teabagged his teammate for fun. And the whole team was kicked from the tournament and banned from any tournament done by the company. Not like the official, what is it, EA? Whoever does official Apex tournaments, but whoever did that. And there was a second thing where someone on Twitter, that's about Valorant, but someone on Twitter said that teabagging in video games is equal to sexual assault in real life, which is obviously stupid, but they said that, and some people from like Valorant pro teams were clowning on that message, not on the person, but on the whatever they said, and they got banned officially by Riot for going against a person that... Oh, they also got doxxed by Riot because their full name was said. Person that originally posted the thing, they didn't have anything, not even a Twitter handle for anonymity, for protecting them, but people who were banned, their full name was said in a doc that available to everyone, whatever they posted it in. It's insane.
Kids want to do is hang out and stream together in massive concrete gamer compounds. You don't need to stream it. Just tell me when it's happening. I'll buy tickets and show up, for Christ's sakes. You hippies never change. And what's with the compound thing? Seriously, like what is with that? I'm weirded out by that. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, Gen Z, but literally nothing
gamer house
ever happened in a compound. Waco, FLDS Church, Sucrose. Now, if you don't excuse me, I'm gonna go game the way God intended.
I love compounds in Eastern Year.
Okay, let's be real though. What is with this gamer compound trend anyway? I've heard about the gamer house, but the gamer compound is new. Originally, I heard about this phenomenon from some strange internet mule character. I can't quite remember his name. What is it, like Donkey Donuts or something like that? Anyways, he made a pretty killer video on the subject, which you should definitely watch, by the way.
Okay.
But even he didn't know how deep this facility went. That's right, this thing goes straight down to the Earth's core, okay? We're talking bunkers of G fuel and low testosterone. But before we get into the more crazy stuff, let's ground ourselves, no pun intended, and look at the video that started the entire trend. That's right, I'm talking about we built the best gaming facility in the world. $1 million tour. It's a classic. Just $1 million though? I mean, everyone's got that laying around these days. Like this is normal and boring. So I don't know.
Yeah, and this.
It's not that impressive. Just play the video.
I don't even have a fake bag.
What you doing? Hey guys, Nate Shot. Today I'm bringing a brand new video. This is the most excited I have ever been.
No way.
In our company's history.
Okay.
Oh, that's not as
started
good.
Precisely exactly when I pulled up right there to that curb. So basically, it's all downhill from here.
What we're going to do is elevate all facets of our business. Content, apparel, and esports.
I got that business model off
Okay.
WikiHow, and I really hope it works. Otherwise, I've got some serious explaining to do to my mom. So as you can see on the title of the YouTube video, it says $1 million tour, but apparently that was just relating to the tour alone because the actual grand total of the budget was $35 million. And personally, I think they could have done the tour for a little cheaper, but hey.
If that video took $1 million to make, they got scammed very, very hard.
You know how the business world is, right?
But also 35 million compound.
Asian fusion with the coworkers.
And that's why
Let's see it.
Excited to welcome you all to the 100 Thieves Cash App compound. Let's go take a look. Off.
Ooh, embarrassing. Too low of a gamer score to get in? I was telling you, you should have been more careful when you were just openly criticizing Bill Gates for buying up all that farmland for some reason. I'm just saying it's going to be a lot of Microsoft Office Suite subscriptions you're going to have to purchase before you can get that score back up.
Come on in.
Oh, life is not fair.
For the first time ever, it brings me so much joy to start this tour at our
so empty
foyer, or foyer, however you want to say it.
And most of us just say foyer. Look, I'm just saying, it's up to you.
I've never heard
if you want
foyer.
to be dropping the hard R.
We have the lovely Jess here, our operations manager at 100 Thieves. Right behind her, we have the 100 Thieves D-Boss branding smack dab in the middle of the wall, hits you right in the face as soon as you walk in.
That's an unfounded claim. Really, at best, I'm giving you that center left.
Jess, how you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Like your usual.
I would love the usual. I'm so glad you asked.
Got you.
I'm so glad. I'm not mad. I'm just happy I'm getting the usual. You didn't make a mistake.
Yeah, that was a weird reaction.
All right, thank you.
Some poor intern
That's
just down
terrible.
there pushing that up, aren't
Yeah.
they? That didn't look
That's
mechanical to me.
100%.
That looked like someone's hand unwillingly forced it out. In fact, I think I even saw a couple fingers come up in the shot there.
Let's go say hello.
Rocket mortgage? What?
There's nothing more gamer than a fixed rate mortgage.
Yeah, what the
I
hell?
played Worms 2 in 1998. Yeah, that's gamer. Sorry to tell you.
Oh, Nate Shot, how you
Brother.
doing?
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
How was the poop?
Harris, Papa
Copenhagen was
Speed.
great, but I'm focusing on the now. This compound, I've been all around the world. This place is insane.
Yeah, trust me. And I've seen
Yeah, it looks like a
I was
warehouse.
just literally standing outside Amalia
So far, it doesn't look
Palace.
like $35
And are you
million
telling me This hunk of junk is better than Rocket
setup.
Mortgage themed Hell Cube? Coming from somebody who sounds like they've not been everywhere.
And we have two players that I'm so glad have returned back to 100 Thieves. Meteos and Someday are back! Hello.
Please, sir, don't hurt me. I'm unfamiliar with the area. I pose no threat to you. I carry no weapon.
Hey, Nate Shot.
We gonna win some matches this year?
All of them.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that, but
Every single one.
you just made a promise to me.
And clearly you made a mistake by
Yeah.
doing that, but it's not my problem. And you may have noticed
The
my
energy
stance
he gives off
widened
is so
and my
weird.
demeanor has changed. That's on account of your mouth writing checks your ass can't cash. You're genuinely in danger.
Someday, you have no idea how many hot dogs I'm gonna get you this year.
Yeah, great. That's insane. What I'm saying is clearly insane. And I don't know why I would say something like that to you with no context. But you know what? That's all right. Let me hit that hot dog hole for you someday. Yo, you want some ketchup on that too? Don't worry, man. We got you covered.
And that's two
You
different
can have
people
as many
that
of those
have
as
to
you
sit
want.
next
What
to
do you
each
think
other.
exactly we're doing with that $35 million? You think I'm not going to build you a hot dog hole? Someday. This is America. This is Cash App, Rocket Mortgage, Liberty Mutual, Hot Pocket, Crust Pocket, Pocket Hocket. This is Los Angeles, baby.
And now we're moving on to the boardroom. This is where the best and brightest
I remember when people were called shills for like getting us sponsors back in the day. Like you'll see on YouTube someone's talking about some different product And like, oh, you sold out. But now this happens. And what, nobody's gonna bat an eye that the building was built with Cash App sponsorship on top of it, and then a Rocket Mortgage, whatever that is, also right inside of it.
100 Thieves talk about how we're going to elevate this company day in and day out. What are you guys up to? Hello.
It's a business meeting. Get out of here.
Is this just real? I feel like we really genuinely shouldn't be here, and this was not part of the
Yeah.
script.
We're working
You
here.
can't just be casually strolling into a board of directors meeting, white-knuckling a sugar-free Red Bull, and expect a standing ovation, for Christ's sakes.
What are you guys doing?
We're waiting for John.
You waiting for John?
Yep.
He's late?
Yep.
Again?
As usual.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry I'm late. There is something severely wrong with the hot dog piping system. Oh, Nate Shot. What's up, man? It's good to see you. Y'all want a dog?
I'm going to have to talk to him about that.
Nate, where you going? So basically,
I'm gonna have to talk to him about that. Ooh.
after this, he takes us through the rest of the facility, shows us some of his prisoners, and he realizes no one has any idea what they're doing or has ever heard the two words business and model next to each other before.
You could bring your laptop and maybe work on a spreadsheet or a new presentation.
Spreadsheets, huh? Great.
And the rest is pretty much history.
What?
And look, if that's where things ended, everything would have been just fine. But this
But
is the
that's
highly
not where it
competitive
ended.
e-sporting world after all. So it was
They're
only a
doing
matter
a
of time
shoey?
really until
Really?
someone else would up the ante. And it happened like 2 months
Disgusting.
later with the aid of $50 million fucking dollars. Who is it that's giving these banknotes out like candy to anyone,
Cash
everyone
App.
who's got the startup equivalent? of
Rocket
just shooting
Mortgage,
in
or
the
whatever
dark?
it's called.
Because, can I get that guy's number?
Yeah.
Look, I don't need your charity, okay? I've got $50 million laying around the house just like any normal person.
Oh, it's a
so
bigger
I could
bag, ooh.
build a stupid gamer compound if I wanted to. Okay, it's just I'm saving it for more important stuff like imminent hyperinflation. Okay, let's see what you got. The most expensive gaming facility in the world. First look at TSM's $50 million esports center. Better have at least Red Bull coconut flavor or I rage.
That was it? That was the most interesting part of 100 Thieves? Just white walls in a warehouse? I mean, he didn't show the full video. Maybe all the money went to like the best gaming PCs you can build, and there's like dozens of them. Because just by the look of it, it doesn't look like it's worth 35 mil. Maybe it's the location. It's like in the middle of Hollywood or whatever, whatever it is the most expensive in LA. It's just... it looks terrible.
25,000.
This looks
square
better.
feet.
Watch parties,
I guess additional
tailgates,
15
LAN
million's
parties,
help.
Events here.
I'm talking real big, baby.
Okay, all right, I like it so far. Very spacious, looks fancy.
Yeah.
Lots of room for gaming and energy drink type activities.
The largest esports gaming facility in the West. This space is really going to change it up.
Okay, I'm paying attention.
Construction
this
edition?
one looks at least 4 times the size of the last one. I'm sold, guys. What are we changing up? What's different?
I mean, it looks better already, but... oh, construction
It's not
edition.
built yet.
Yeah.
That's what's different. That's the change. This is the most expensive gaming facility yet to exist. Don't you think you could have, like, finished at least the first room or something, just as a proof of concept for the audience? At the minimum, finished at least the first room or something.
Oh, it is Myth,
just as a
okay.
proof of concept for the audience.
I thought I
at the minimum,
recognized the guy.
If you were gonna go with this much hype on the thing, I don't know. And maybe if it's not done yet, you'd be better off just sticking and walking around the outside of it, showing off the
It's not
gigantic
built, there's a
spray-painted
crane right
TSM
there.
logo you commissioned by Banksy's aunt once removed, or whatever matters to you cretins.
Here we are at the front entrance. Let's go inside.
Come along.
Can you really call it an entrance when the whole thing is basically entrances all the way around? That's right, that compound's as porous as a sponge, Lena.
So here we're gonna have a reception area with a giant TSM logo hanging up there.
But
And
is
on
there a
the
Red
side,
Bull
we're
hole?
gonna have a nice waiting area for our fans, sponsors, whoever wants to come in.
By the time that happens, the
I
asbestos
don't think you
pile's
want
probably
that.
going to be gone. We heard that causes cancer, and that is not consistent with our company values.
And then over here, we're gonna
Or
have.
is it? Oh, hi.
Ma'am, you need a hard hat to be in this area?
From TSM's inception
Ma'am, excuse me,
since
this is serious?
2009, all
Man,
these
is she
trophies
for
from
real?
back in
My ass is on the
IPL,
line for this, so if
IEM,
I'm just going to hold it here for you if you
and
won't wear it.
As you can tell. But when it's done, the interior is going to be painted in black and white, our team colors, with really cool brand new LED lighting and glass.
So this
walls
is
all around.
CG.
Placeholder. Placeholder. I love
Later's
it.
gonna be
Sounds
Cash
so
App.
sophisticated and, dare I say, exotic. You know what else I think might be placeholder? I better not say.
The
So you
warehouse?
good kids.
Oh. Okay, I don't know what he meant
When
by
you're
that.
competing at the highest level, there's a lot of stress constantly, and
So that's why the mass graves are there, to remind you of like what happens when you don't win and stuff. I don't know, it's kind of messed up, but it's what the board of directors wanted. So
we decided to add a sensory
Because they're not
deprivation
gonna
tank.
interrupt the
So
board
we're
of
gonna
directors.
have a float tank right there. So if you come on in,
A what?
a float tank. Have you ever been in one?
No.
So it's just like a pod. You go inside.
Oh,
you're floating.
that
and you
terrible
just go
thing.
inside and you meditate to like clear your mind.
wait, what? You're telling me all I needed to get my KDR up on Fortnite was an egg with water in it? Or maybe you're implying I need a wash? I don't know. All I do know is count me in. Where do you even get one of these? Let's try the tried and
That's
true
$49 million.
Alibaba. Okay. Sensory deprivation tank.
Can you actually buy it on Alibaba? Oh, you can.
Yeah, okay, you can get them on Alibaba. I'm not
Okay.
paying $5,000 for a bath with a lid. Why can I even buy this on Alibaba? And why do I feel like I really shouldn't be able to buy this on Alibaba? Who brings this to me if I were to buy this right now? Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy this just to find out.
So like, with
How
all
are
this
you?
space, 25,000 square feet. That's the largest in the West, largest esports game.
You know what, guys? Why don't you just call me up when it's done, huh? Show not tell. That's
Yeah, first of all, why just do a tour after it's done? I feel like there is a reason, but I'll go into it later. Also, they focusing on it's the largest in the West. It's the largest gaming space in the West. Okay. And I think they did it now before it's finished. So like 100 Thieves or however another phase don't look at it and like, we can build bigger before they do. And just steal it away from them. I don't know. Steal the largest gaming space in the West.
That's what I always say. Let's move on to the next one on our list. Now,
Okay, what do we have?
If you weren't fully impressed by that literal landfill just then, the Dutch got you covered with their fancy new Team Liquid Alienware compound. Now, I
Okay.
promised myself I would never mention the Dutch again, but these guys just keep cropping up. This time in Utrecht. Utrecht? How do you even say
Utrecht.
this? How to pronounce Utrecht?
Should I guess? Utrecht. I don't know.
Okay.
How is Utrecht?
Utrecht.
Utrecht. Wait, they can't be right. Oh, we're on the American pronunciation. Let's switch to the Dutch the British pronunciation.
Utrecht.
I feel so cultured. There's just no way. I'm learning. Utrecht. Utrecht. There's no replacement for being worldly. Give me a Dutch guy saying Utrecht for God's sake. How do you say it? I know it's not bad.
Utrecht.
That's worse.
That's it. That's the one. That's the official pronunciation.
Utrecht.
Sorry, Netherlands. Gonna have to update your lexicon.
Hey everyone, it's Mike from Team Liquid, and today we're going to check
Yes,
out
you
the
look so
Alienware
out of
training
place.
facility in EU. So right now, we're in the entrance, the facility in EU.
I mean, if it's EU, then cut this out because Britain is not in the EU. The C is probably not in the EU. I'm not sure if... Are Nordic countries in the EU? Maybe. Those might be as well in EU. And those might not be.
So right now, we're in the entrance. The other thing on the other side of the entrance
Oh,
hallway
Dell
is
sponsored it.
one of my favorite rooms because it holds a lot of magic and relevance to an organization like ours, which is our Dell Technologies server room.
Oh, okay, yeah, that
man,
makes sense.
That takes me right back. In fact, I've got my own box of relevance right here. Now let's see what we can find in it, huh?
The hot dog hole.
Got Doom shareware disk, RAM stick, and wait, sorry, is that
Oh, VJ
VGA
cable. Nice.
Sorry, I don't like getting sentimental on camera.
And what you need in every office is your front desk and the smile behind the front desk. Hello, Laura, how are you?
Doing good, how are you?
Now, it looks like there's
Screens in
a
you.
little hole here.
Oh,
Wow,
for
what's that do? Can I put my hand in it? Is it gonna be like a spaghetti trap that scares me, makes me think it's spiders? Oh wow, I can feel your leg through here. Gucci, Gucci. Want to see my server room?
Oh, right. Okay, we're not that fancy.
What's with the cans of energy drink coming out of all the desk holes in these friggin'
Yeah,
tour
what?
videos? Is the secret sauce to be holding onto the can? Is that what it is? Is that what you got to do? Because I'm all for it.
Oh yeah, probably Red Bull sponsored the
Would you
previous
trust me more
one.
like this?
And
Is
then
that the more
Monster sponsored
trustworthy,
the
John?
other. Oh
If I
god.
do that, does that soothe you? That soothe you? If I, does that put you in a trance? Look up here. Is your wallet loosening? Shit.
Right next to the kitchen and dining hall area is the Team Liquid Player Lounge, and this is a place to chill, play ping pong, but also if you need
Can you
something
just
from
sit
our
down?
chef.
Oh, listen, do you want a place to shit or not? I know you do. I see that G Fuel you're all drinking. Smells like death coming out of you. What do you want, the goddamn PewDiePie flavor or something? Okay, just leave me alone!
You get it. Next to the player lounge
I
is the
don't.
player hallway with
Sorry, did you say the player hallway? My dude, it's not that serious. You don't need to theme the hallway. Not everything
Yeah,
needs
it's
to be themed.
it's a
Shout out to
hallway.
Elgato for giving us everything that we need in these streamer pods for going live on
But it's shout out to Elgato. Alienware. Can't see, but probably also Alienware.
Twitch and Huya.
Listen, man, no streamer is gonna use that computer. Okay, you wanna know how I know?
It's
I'll show
Alienware.
you how I know. Might be a little distracting for the audience. You wanna know how I got this beast purring? Oh yeah, that's File Explorer, baby. Wait till you hear it when you boot up Minecraft.
What you'll see is
Yeah.
coach and manager on your left.
I haven't
and then
heard
room
anything
for
good.
5 players to scrim. We've thought of everything here.
We thought of everything, like making it impossible to plug anything into a USB port without bumping your shin and or skinning your knees. We thought of everything.
And one of my favorite areas is
And of course they're gonna use. Actually, John is wrong. They're gonna use those PCs because they put them above them in a shelf somewhere instead of, I don't know, getting something good. But why spend money? Why, when they can just be gifted things for as a sponsorship and then plastered all over the walls?
the war rooms or the call rooms that we have. They're all Marvel themed for the first time. So we have Captain America, Doctor
Cease and
Strange,
desist from
and
Marvel,
Venom.
from
I'm
Disney.
not sure why that was what he picked as his favorite room. You know, I wouldn't have picked that one myself, but, you know, I'm just saying because there was a dying man in it. So that's why I wouldn't have picked it, but he didn't even try to help that dying man.
It's scripted,
So,
he can't
today
help
you've
it.
seen the kind of things money can buy you in this world, huh? But have you seen this? No, your eyes do not deceive you. That is, indeed, at the very least, 50,000 groats. A groat being 4 pence apiece, of course. And what was the
Okay.
average medieval laborer making 2 pence a day? You can imagine the kind of personal fortress 50,000 groats might build a man. What do you mean a company called NRG already built a gamer castle? I had this plan for like 6 months. Yeah, I literally just showed everybody the groats. Oh, I'm gonna look like a fool! So yeah, you heard that right.
Gaming castle?
Self-described professional gaming and entertainment company NRG has done the only thing fit for
LA
a true
again.
king of industry and gone and built a literal
I'm saying
gamer
again, but I guessed
castle.
before that
More well
they
known
were in
among
LA.
the local peasantry, of course, by its colloquial name, the NRG Hot Pockets Castle in downtown LA. Because hell is
So it's not a cash up warehouse, it's a Hot Pockets castle. Esports? Hot Pockets. Gamers? Oh, Hot Pockets. Those things just go together, right? Just unfathomable connection between the two.
is no longer a place only accessible after death. Let's have a look. Wait a minute, why are they sponsored by the National Guard? Is this an offshoot of that one time the army tried to like recruit kids on Twitch and publicly say shit like
yeah.
"Ooh," because hell is no longer
I
a place
forgot about
only
that.
accessible after death? This fortress is under federal jurisdiction, okay? The generals watch
that
over this
might
place
be
too.
it.
So if you even think of crossing that moat,
Oh,
you're
the
not just gonna
general
get the best car
insurance.
insurance rates in town, buddy. You're gonna get skull.
It's no longer Rocket Mortgage, it's now General Insurance. Yay! God.
Scalding oil.
Gentlemen, I've gathered you guys here today.
You know, they'll talk about this. We did this. Look at all our rooms. Look at the PCs. Look at people working here. Look at me interrupting a board meeting. Why did you build it? What was the reason? I thought people disliked going to office for work. I thought people liked working from home. And that's what usually like streamers, speedrunners, esports do. They practice at home. They can play across, like over the internet and stuff. They don't need an office. And now it's kind of backwards. People from working from home, then now they go to an office, but it's built by them. What? Why? Just why?
In this room, where
Why are they wearing
a lot
camo?
of big announcements have been made. But now it's time to announce what's on the outside of this room.
Nothing.
Because outside of this room,
There's
There's a
shekels on the
hallway
wall.
with a big
Player hallway.
mound of shit
Oh, God.
right in the middle of it. I checked it, and it's fresh, and it wasn't there when I left yesterday. I'm not trying to press anyone, but I'm just saying, if it disappears by the end of the day, it's water under the drawbridge, and we can all move on.
The drawbridge.
is a
It's a
20,000 square
castle.
foot gaming fantasy factory.
Oh, and that too. Sorry, my
What?
bad. Should have probably mentioned that first. But I mean, it's right outside this room, so if you came in and you didn't see it, I think we have bigger problems.
I'm talking about a castle.
It's right outside the room. Oh,
Sorry, did I say castle?
That looks
Slip of the tongue.
terrible.
I meant a bunch of shit I bought from a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, it looks like
It's
an
running out of
arcade.
business that I put inside a big room.
Welcome to the Energy Castle, a creative studio made specifically for the creation of over-the-top and viral gaming content. Like the Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory of Gaming, or Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, but for gaming.
Basically, just like whatever combination of
so
words will make
people
you
are
listen
gonna
to me,
die there.
but for gaming.
Gonna
This
be
wasn't
made in
a
the
space
hot dogs
designed
and
for one
shoved
specific
through the
team.
pipes.
It's really not even just designed for NRG.
Really, at this point, as far as I'm concerned, if you're paying
What
the
is it
entrance
for?
fee, I'm looking the other way. I am in debt to a lot of dangerous people.
And speaking of your favorite players, we got Clicks right here. What's good, Clicks? What is your first impression of the castle?
First impression is it's incredible.
The castle's great. I would just, if you could just buy like
Yeah, if you could like get a mic. It's not expensive. Even this would be better. And I know this isn't perfect. Like you can just, you know, mic person up. Also the TV's in the back. There's no need.
one more microphone or like stand closer to me.
A
It's just
security
like, you can't even ask me the question. So
place.
This
CRTs.
is one of the first things you actually see when you walk into the castle. Here's the gate right here. You walk in and there's
And
this
you see
TV
Fortnite
wall
and you
with all
throw
these
up.
old TVs playing basically your best clips.
No, that looks like shit.
It
That is
does.
bad. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have done that. How long did it take you to do that? That looks like shit.
We put this
It probably took a long time. You have to line it up. Oh my god. You had to sync them all up, like connect them all. They look off color. Look at it's your best clips in the worst quality you've seen since 1994. Probably none of them were born in 1994. Because everyone looks pretty much younger than me, and I wasn't born in 1994. What is that? That looks terrible as well.
wall of old gaming consoles next to it. It's called the Every Console Ever wall.
We're still working on the name. Like,
Next
I think
to
it's
brick.
pretty cool. It's got a good ring to it.
Just a
but,
brick wall.
yeah, we might be missing like a Wonder Swan color, some other stuff. But there's like 3
Either
Nintendos
Tiger.
out there for sure.
They're
We
Tiger
also got these
handhelds.
dope chairs.
Hmm.
They were created by these same people who made the voice chairs.
Or at least that's what the guy
Oh,
I
it's a
met at the
projector.
McDonald's from the
'Cause
Craigslist
it's on the
ad said.
fucking-
They're dope and all, don't
It's
get
on
me
the
wrong, but I kind of feel like they
armchair.
phoned it in if you compare it to the real chairs from the voice. Ha, ha. No, that's cool though.
Is the only
They
castle
swivel
part that
back
it
and
says
forth,
castle
just
on
like
the
in the show.
thing?
They're just the lazy boy gamer version.
Yeah, we got scammed. I'm just gonna admit it.
It's
right
an
here on camera. We got
armchair.
scammed big time. This is literally, it's just literally from lazyboy.com.
It is
It's
just
a
an
lazy
armchair.
boy on a fucking lazy Susan. I got the lazy boy on.
And what's the point of it
lazy
turning
Susan.
around?
Lazy boy.
Can you actually
Lazy Susan.
press it?
Yeah, I got the
to turn
lazy
automatically?
boy on the lazy Susan.
All right, guys, and right here we have the $1 million double-decker gaming couch.
$7,000 hot dog sofa. $100,000 Harambe-shaped hot Cheeto. The list of all the other things we could have done with that money.
Here we have.
I'm gonna go back. That is $1 million. John Pog. That is $1 million. Look at his face. He's terrified of saying that number. Right after looking at that thing. There was no better way to put a letter there. It has to be inside another, like, room. It couldn't have been on the outside, couldn't it? It's like in Mass Effect, there are pods like that where people sleep. They're closed on the inside and they're probably soundproof. This is terrible! And $1 million... Does anyone know how, out of these people, how to spend money? No. I don't believe
temple.
so.
This was imported straight from India. I really feel like this thing gives a lot of soul to this space.
But why? You said that's a what now? Temple from India? You're saying? You said that? That's what you said?
And when you walk through these doors, you are entered into a more chill outdoor area to kind of hang out.
Go back! Go back to the temple. That's the one thing
The
I want you
outdoor
to
indoor
stay on.
area?
And he's gone. Where do you even buy an Indian temple?
In India,
Wish.com?
not Alibaba.
Oh, but don't worry, we're in the blue room. You know, just whiz right past that piece of ancient human history, and you know, have you seen our blue room?
This is so terrible.
No expense.
All of
It's
these are
blue,
terrible.
baby. Blue is back. I'm blue, dabu dee dabu die.
These people will never know about the value of money.
Gaming content.
Never. I know what he's playing, by the way. It's Hurt by... Oh, I don't remember the name of the artist. Ah, damn it. God damn it. The castle was the worst thing of all. Can you imagine, like, a normal bedroom, normal sized bedroom, and then you put $1 million into it to make it a gaming paradise? $1 million worth. You can buy a whole house with that, but no. That 8-shaped 2-story bed, $1 million. Oh, that hurts me so much. Maybe I focus on the money too much. Because, you know, I'm poor. And, that I want money. But it just hurts to think $1 million worth. For that, I'm gonna go back. Did I miss it? There it is. How is that $1 million? Does it come with the guy? Is the guy included? Because then I understand. Or is it because it has a slide next to it? Is it even connected? Is it a part of it? $1 million? For what? Just imagine, like, a bedroom of your house, wherever, and you put $1 million into it. You buy yourself, like, the best PC you can buy, the best TV, maybe multiple TVs. You change the walls, you put the neon lights, wherever you want, the most comfortable bed you can ever buy. Like, you can remodel the entire room 15 times and you'll have still money left over. You can buy a PS5 from the worst scalper in the world and you'll still have money left. I can't. I cannot. No. Alright, going back to the topic of why they doing this, I can understand like a streamer house where everyone has their own room, where they can sleep and all that. It's where they live, and then they can socialize with the people. Let's say it's offline TV, like of their group. Let's say it would be Energy Castle, but where the people can live properly. Not this. I should go back to Hurt. It's terrible. Like in those in streamer houses, people live there and people work from there. It's like, I think it's a great system. That is terrible. The castle, the cash app house, it was a Hot Pocket castle, whatever the construction site, like all of those, you only get there to work, which is to just play with people, to become better. I'm not shitting on esports people, because it is a skill, and you need to acquire it, you need to hone it to perfection, and they need to do that. They could do it from home, because it's not like they're gonna talk to each other like without the microphones, without the headphones. They still would be using the connection from PC to PC, so it's not that different, especially in somewhere like LA, where you can probably get incredibly fast internet, so it doesn't matter how far you are. I don't get it. You could have made like a proper esports house where your team or multiple teams are gonna live in. They're gonna have their own rooms, and then for the training, for exercise, for teamwork, maybe for the better stuff, you will have a room with multiple PCs with like a full-on setup like that. There is no reason to make a foyer like just a giant empty room, and it says 100 thieves on the wall, just punches you in the face. I want to punch you in Not the person who did that. They just did a tour. The person who thought it was a good idea. The person who spent $35 million on that. And then same for at least the other one, the one that's a construction site at the moment. That looks good in like the progress. The end result seems to be good. It seems to be actually something. I still don't see a point, but it's like better of two evils. The castle's terrible. Just I want to order a bulldozer to knock it all down. You know what? I'm done with this. This was a great video that was focused on terrible videos. But thank you for watching this. I appreciate it a lot, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Have a great life. Because one of us has to. At this point, I don't even know.